Billy, what's going on, man? Orange General King B here. We back from Royalty 101. I got an ebook out right now. It's totally free. All you do is click that link in my bio, and it's totally free. The Guide to Royalties, right? So last week we talked about sync royalties. Today we're going to talk about digital performance royalties. Now again, my writing is a little bad, so don't judge me. Could have been a doctor, but they ain't pay me enough. That's why I did music. You heard I'm really smart, but the music thing it look good on me, you heard? So listen, digital performance royalties, that's typically with Sirius XM, Pandora Radio. A lot of times you hear a lot of artists talking about Sirius XM. That's because, they pay royalties really good. So you definitely want to get your music on Sirius XM. It's definitely challenging. It's not something that everybody has the opportunity to do. But if I was you, I would go to LinkedIn, look up Sirius XM, and find them directors on there. Because one thing about LinkedIn, I don't care where you work at, you can work for Def Jam, Spotify, you go to LinkedIn, you type in those companies, and those executives will pop up. Now, the hard part is actually DMing them and them responding. But that's a whole other story, right? So, digital performance royalties, you want to make sure that you are signed up with somebody called Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange will collect your royalties on your behalf for places like Pandora, Sirius XM, and they're really easy. It's one of the fairly easiest ones I've been through and worked with. A lot of times these companies that collect these royalties, they make it really, how can I say it, hard to actually understand the terminology when it comes to paperwork, right? And it's very tedious and it's very annoying. So a lot of people don't even go through with a lot of paperwork. That's why a lot of people not signed up for royalties, or they just don't know. But Sound Exchange is actually very helpful. I speak to these guys on a weekly basis, just making sure the artists I'm working with, they're actually collecting their royalties and everything's on point. Because a lot of times when you get on Sound Exchange, it may be confusing if you've never done it before. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you can call them. They got a hotline. You can call them, and they will walk you through the process of actually claiming records. The reason why this is important because you can have thousands of dollars on Sound Exchange and not know it because you won't know it. You haven't claimed your records yet. So you got to create an account, make a Sound Exchange, call them if you can't understand, and claim those records. And I guarantee you've been putting out music for over 3 years because they date back to 3 years. That's the longest they go back. So if you've been doing music for at least 3 years and you done made money on Spotify, Apple, you have money on Sound Exchange. I'm telling you, right? Because typically, now they don't collect on those sites. They collect on Pandora and Sirius XM. But if you guys think about it, you've been doing music for 3 years, been performing, I'm pretty sure your music is cycled somewhere along those lines. So 9 times out of 10, you got Sound Exchange. And not just you, if you got features as well. And those artists got played on those stations and those sites, you got money on Sound Exchange. I'm telling you, you got a bag on it. So all you got to do is go there, check it out. Digital Performance Royalties, Inks Billy. You need help, we got a free guide on how to get your royalties. Click the link in my bio.